Okay. Live from New York City, except I'm not in New York City. I don't know, I'm just trying to change things up and not say the exact same thing every stream, even though I know I will wind up saying the same thing. I've probably pointed out the fact that I say the exact same thing every single time that I've streamed ever. However, it doesn't matter. We are working on some cool ass redstone today, so let's go. What is up, everyone? Congrats to Bates on getting first. Congrats Shimoa on getting first on Twitch. What's up, Pesto? How's it going? Yeah, so we're working on some cool redstone today. I spent probably like 4 hours today. I was pretty productive today. I got a short done for tomorrow. Well, granted is editing it, but I scripted and filmed it, and I think it is pretty good. It is something that somebody else covered kind of recently, so like we'll see if sometimes if you, pro tip for those of you making shorts, if somebody else who a lot of your viewers watch makes a short about the same thing, you don't necessarily want to make a short about it. In my case, the person who made a short, or the person who talked about it, is Phoenix SC, and he has not, he does not share my audience. Like, he doesn't have the same fan base as me, so I think it might be fine, but I'm not sure. I don't believe redstone makes sound that can be interpreted as yay dash. Yes, it does. Redstone will say yay if it works. So here's what I did today. Aside from making a short, I have wired up a bunch of the things. So there are now 8 new ingredient slots. I put all these ingredients at the top because they have to go last. I added in the new 4 ingredients. I think I have most of the stuff wired correctly now. Is it a farm? It is an auto brewer. So I have not tested it, and the reason I haven't tested it is because this design is now significantly bigger, so I have to add a bunch more chunk loaders. So that's kind of the vibe here. So this chunk is loaded. Oh, interesting. Why do I have both of these chunks being chunk loaded? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, probably because this one covers these 9 chunks, and then this one covers... No, why do I have chunk loaders built in all of these chunks? I guess because I need these chunks back here. If I did this chunk here, it'd be these 9. Couldn't I then just skip this one and put it here? I'm not 100% sure why I did that. You got your driver's license today? Oh, nice. That's dope. Does this do TTS? I don't think so. Will you have more village game today after you fix the brewer? I don't know if I'll finish fixing the brewer today, but maybe. You know what? Here, I'll give you guys a quick demonstration of one game that I worked on for village game. Okay? So this is I'm not sure how much I like this game and how much and if I'm gonna use it, but I tried to design this a while ago and was not able to, and I came back to it. And oh god, this is gonna send a skull sensor. Okay. I came back to it, and I'm trying it again. This is TNT run in Minecraft. So basically how it works, it's very simple. There are hundreds of dispensers here and hundreds of skulk sensors that are at the exact furthest range. So if you walk down here... Oh wait, whoopsie. Hold on, they're calibrated skulk sensors, and they're not calibrated for walking sounds right now. Here we go. And so it destroys the blocks behind you. Unfortunately, if you just stand still, it will never kill you, because there's like no way to detect, as far as I can tell, there's no way to detect if you're standing still. But it is kind of cool that as you walk around, it follows you with the TNT getting exploded behind you. And then there's also some cool tech down here. I'll show you guys the game. I'm thinking if I were to do this game, it would be with like 20 villagers, so that it's a pretty small amount. So basically, this makes all of the calibrated skulk sensors look for signal strength 15, which is mobs or players dying. So if we put, oh, I don't need health indicators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, let's do 15. And so then it's not gonna go, but to begin the game, we flip this, and now we can see the villagers, it starts to pick up sounds from them and starts to try and kill them. And so we could say, we can say like, they have to survive a minute or whatever. I would probably give them fire resistance in the actual thing. I just forgot to, because so many of them would die from the fire, and the hope is that they die from falling. I think this game is pretty fun. It's not like my favorite game I've ever designed, but I do think it's really cool that it's like a classic Minecraft game. So look, there are 2 of them that are alive. So let's turn this guy off before these 2 die. And so then the other cool thing is let's imagine that after the time limit. Oh, actually, okay. So during the time limit, I haven't wired this up yet. This is a giant platform that moves up and down, and it's very laggy because it is so much. It's hundreds of pistons going off at the exact same time. But so basically, what would happen is during the game, this would be flipped like this. So any villagers that fall will get sucked down to the bottom and they'll die. Like this. They'll die. But then, let's say, okay, game is over now. Let's say the game is over, but game has ended, but one of them falls into the floor. So what we would do is as soon as the game is over, we flip this, and now the villager won't die, and we'll sit down here, and we can like put him in a boat and move him to the next game or something. I hope that makes sense. Massacre of villagers is okay, but how about wolves? I don't usually kill wolves. Wolves have not wronged me like villagers have. But yeah, I think this is a pretty cool game. It's really unfortunate that you can't literally do this. This is what the dream is, right? It's really unfortunate that you can't just put pressure plates everywhere and then have the villager run on them, because look, okay, I'm gonna sprint. This is me sprinting at full speed. You're not able to run across it if it has pressure plates. They just explode too fast. So tragically, this is the best that I can do, where you just run around and it shoots off fire charges after you. And it's pretty cool if you ask me. It's pretty neat that you can make this exist. I don't know, dude, it's funny. So many people asking me when the next long form is. Meanwhile, I posted the last long form like a week ago. Like, brother, chill. I have my average amount of time between long forms is like 8 months or something. So like, chill out. I don't think it's cool because the arrows are on fire. The arrows? Oh, and if you're wondering, I tried doing it from beneath, but it doesn't work. From beneath, the TNT blows up the whole system because you can only have the water pool be this deep, and when the water pool is only this deep, even if you have it go all the way up to here, the TNT will explode and propel itself out and break the system. Is the under the TNT made of water? Yeah, this is a big water pool. Honestly, my favorite part of this is just this giant thing. So this is pretty cool. It uses an instant rail line. This is the kind of thing that I'm fairly certain is just not possible on Bedrock. And this is the kind of thing that makes me like Java more than Bedrock. It's like, look, I can flip this lever and I'll tick freeze, right? I flip this lever and then tick step 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This entire platform gets lifted in unison. Is that not so cool? Bedrock Redstone gets to a certain point. It does indeed get to a certain point. I think that's pretty neat. Are these orbital strikes in the distance? These? No. Do you have a fax so you can say you're spitting facts? No, I just have a fax because I thought it was funny to have a fax machine. Doing God's work, making these villagers suffer with Squid Game. Thank you, thank you. I try my best. Okay, so what we need to do then is we need to I can't recall why I built these so close to each other. It should not be necessary to have them one chunk apart. I should be able to have them, I should be able to put one here and then skip this chunk and skip this chunk and put one here. Why did I not do that though is my question. I did that this direction, I'm pretty sure. I have one here and then I skip this chunk and then, oh, but I don't even skip like correctly. Oh, I think I do it here though. I have, this guy is in this chunk, right? And then I skip this chunk, skip this chunk, this chunk. I'm thinking the reason that I did that is because it's not wide enough to necessitate making it big. Because like if you look at this, this is all that, I think I did that to minimize the amount of chunks that are loaded. That's my assumption. Why not Ender Pearl chunk loaders? Because Ender Pearl chunk loaders are great, but if you die, you then have to reload all of them. You also can't turn them off. This system is nice because you can turn the chunk loaders off when you're not using it for lag efficiency. All right, so I think one of the few things that I have left to do is fix up the chunk loaders. This side has not expanded outwards whatsoever, right? Okay, so I have to expand the back and I have to expand every direction except for this one, which is nice. How's it going, Alta Rock? I see you're in chat today. Hello. Gotta go for school. Rip. Okay, so dude, college. You know how they say college is like the best years of your life? I don't know if you guys have heard that. I think it might be true, and it's really depressing that it might be true. Because like, dude, think about it. Is it not like, at least to me, it sounds it's pretty depressing that like the best years of my life are about to be over and it's just all downhill from here. But I think it's partially what you make of it, you know? However, the other thing that they say about college is that it goes by insanely fast. They are not lying about that. Cherish your time in college because it does in fact go by absurdly fast. So this chunk is fine. This chunk, so if I break this chunk is loaded. This chunk should be loaded. This chunk should be loaded if I build one here. this is at 56. I'm gonna just build them on the chunk borders like this. My brother is in college and it feels like he's been doing it for ages. Dude, it's genuinely, it's pretty nuts how fast it goes. I have been in college for almost 4 years now. It feels like really recent that I entered college. And so I'm looking forward. I'm in a very nice spot where I have a job already lined up for me out of college, which is doing YouTube. And so I'm like not dreading leaving college, but I am definitely sad about leaving college because like all my friends are there and stuff. 64-24, so that's gonna be 8-3. 8-3. This isn't a world backup, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. So me adjusting stuff doesn't really matter, or it can be reversed. Why are you putting chunk loaders in every adjacent chunk? That's literally what I am changing right now. I put them there in the past because when this was smaller, I put them there to minimize the amount of chunks that were loaded so that it would be more lag efficient. Now that this thing is bigger though, oh, you know what? I should make the outline of what chunks need to be fully loaded and not, and that kind of thing. What the Diddy blood did you just say? I don't know. Okay, this needs to be entity ticking slash set lime concrete. So this needs to be entity ticking. These chunks all just need to be regular. They just need to be regular, good old-fashioned redstone ticking chunks. Here we go. Yellow concrete. There we go. And then this chunk here will need to be, or these two chunks need to be entity ticking. And then all of these chunks, okay, so here, from here to here, all the way down to here need to be entity ticking. In case you don't know what entity ticking versus redstone ticking is, basically some chunks, if you put a nether portal here, right? If you put a nether portal here, this is the nether portal. The chunks surrounding the nether portal and the nether portal chunk will load everything. They'll load entities and redstone. And then these chunks surrounding those chunks will only load redstone. So if you threw an entity in there, it would stop moving. There's a problem with my Minecraft account. I play on PE even with the proper internet and stuff, and I'm not able to access Marketplace. And it says Xbox auth expired. Me when chat comes to me as though I am tech support. I have no idea at all what you should do for that. It does not sound like a thing that I would know how to fix. I would think Google would probably know how to fix that. See you later, Alterrock. Let's see. These chunks all need to be expanded into this chunk, which means we're gonna expand the amount of entity entity ticking chunks because we'll just have to. Oh, this chunk literally has no blocks in it. So I can probably... Oh, well, I mean... I don't think it's possible to avoid loading this chunk, since I need this guy to be entity ticking. Yeah, since I need this guy to be entity ticking, I think it's literally impossible for this chunk to be entity ticking without this chunk existing, so that's fine. And then we just need to load in these chunks to here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. I'm not Merle. Yeah, bro, ask Merle. Merle is gonna tell you I don't know. Great question. I don't know. Can't you add a mod to copy paste buildings? That's what I'm doing. Well, I'm using this. I could have Axiom, but Axiom has caused me to crash in the past, and I also don't know how to use it, so I kind of just use this one. And it works fine for me. I don't mind using this one. I don't believe I have any items that go in these chunks, right? Yeah, I've kept everything out of these chunks. Oh, but in order to chunk load these ones, I'm gonna have to redstone. I'm gonna have to add some more, whatever. So this guy is chunk loading. This guy would chunk load this chunk. And this chunk, it would chunk load these 9 chunks, which would be perfect. Although, then it would only load this one. So, we'll need to add... I need to build these chunk loaders lower down as well, because I'm not going to be able to build them if they're in the middle of this. Dang it, that's annoying. Oh, I don't know. Hand-making chunk loaders is not that hard. I suppose I could use, like... I feel like I probably have chunk loaders saved. What is this one? Oh, goodness. See, I have so many chunk loaders saved. Is this gonna be... This is only 4 by 6 by 3? Oh, perfect. All right, there you go. I found it. All right. Oh, this is actually... I guess I can just reverse this, right? Mirror. There we go. Well, I know copy and paste. The copy paste command is hard to tell where things are gonna go, in my opinion. So I prefer to just do it this way. Okay, so in that case, we're gonna build this lower down in the world. Yeah, that's plenty below everything. So we're gonna build this lower down in the world. And so we need to, just due to the fact that this all needs to be green in order to actually work. So that means, okay, so let's check then. This chunk here needs to be green, which I think is just going to mean that we put probably chunk loader here. Let's grab, I'm just gonna visualize things for myself. Terracotta. What color is this? This is purple. Magenta is kind of very similar. All right, so this chunk is gonna load these for these 9 chunks. Do you know MC Add-on? He's a YouTuber like you and he knows some technical stuff and game-breaking stuff. I do not know who that is, unfortunately. Okay, so yeah, due to the fact that I need to have this one chunk be entity ticking. I mean, I could, in theory, I could use, I was gonna say like, oh, I could just use frickin' Ender Pearl chunk loader, but then you can't turn them off, so. Should play Blocks.io. Is that the Discord Minecraft, or is there something, is that something else? All right, there we go. That is? Okay. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see, where would we want to put this? 64... 8. That would probably be exactly where we want to put it. Okay, perfect. So we put that right there. Next stone gonna be redstone, or next stream gonna be redstone? I do not know. Depends on how much work I get done today and if I work on this tomorrow. What mod do you use for the fill command axe? That's just a world edit. Okay, so this guy is chunk loading all of these chunks. Or it should be chunk loading all of these chunks. Then I don't need one here. And if I put one right here, if I put another one right here, it would be perfect, or it should be perfect, I think. And it should chunk load. Is this, are these coordinates good? Yeah, 16:8. So this one should chunk load this chunk, 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 and this chunk, which loads this whole area, which is beautiful. Who up dashing they pum? It's a good question. I plead the fifth. And then I guess I just literally build, we skip this one, go to here. I'm dashing it right now. Straight up dashing my pum. 64, or I guess 56 is a multiple of 8, correct? Oh, there we go, perfect. Okay, so this guy is gonna load this chunk, 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 and this chunk. Beautiful. And then if we move this over, I can't decide if I put a chunk loader, like if I put it here, this corner chunk wouldn't be loaded. So I guess I have to put it here and it will expand the footprint a little bit. Or like, I can't decide. Do I just put it here and then this whole thing will be chunk loaded? Nah, but that's extra chunks. I think I don't. I think that seems silly. Hey Dash, how's it going? It's going pretty well. I'm gonna break all of these so that we don't have them linking accidentally. And then let's start linking up these portals while I'm at it. Before I build all of them, make sure they link correctly. So this is 64:8, so it's gonna be 8:1 is the coordinates that it would be at. 8:1 right here. Bedrock. I wish there was a way to turn off Ender Pearl chunk loaders, because Ender Pearl chunk loaders are so great, with the exception of that. Okay, so 8:1. I'm just gonna break all of these. I suppose it would be faster to use my world edit stick, wouldn't it? All right, so this should teleport me to 64.8. Okay, perfect. And then this one is going to be 2.2.1. So 2.2.1. Right there. Two, 1. And let's see, does this link correctly? Yes, it does. Perfect. Then this one is going to be at 2.7? 2.7? Two, 7. 6, 7. I kind of want to keep them all on the same side. This is so stupid. It literally doesn't matter, does it? If I do it this way, then this block is 1 block closer to here. If I do this portal going like this, then this is 1 block closer. So it literally does not matter. I'm just being silly. Either way, there's going to be, the portals are going to be close to each other, but they're all linked very precisely, so it shouldn't matter, right? Do you watch Cringy Gull? He likes to mention how he watches shorts to improve his farms. I do watch Cringy Gull from time to time. I was actually in the Mr. Beast event. He made a short about the Mr. Beast event. I was in it with him, and I was we were a team until we both died. That was my bad. It was a 3v1 and I thought we could take him, but it was a 3v1. 2 of us had iron armor. Cringy Gull and I had iron armor, and then one of our teammates had full diamond versus 1 full diamond guy. And I was like, we can take this guy. And it turned out that guy was a Mr. Beast former event winner, so he did whoop our butts. And it was over. All right. So then we're gonna put another one. We're gonna put another one right in this chunk. At 56, 48. 48 is a multiple of 2, but I kind of don't want to put it in the chunk border like that. So we'll just do 56, 56. There we go. So that's going to be 7, 7. This one's 8. Oh, this is 64. Oh, I guess that makes sense. These portals are going to be weird. So this is 7, 7. And so we're doing... So the portal would be like this. Yeah, 2, 7, 7, 7. Beautiful. I guess I should really check all of these individually, shouldn't I? And so this is gonna load this chunk, and then this is gonna load this chunk, this chunk, this chunk, this chunk, and this chunk. And these chunks are going to become green. Set, lime, concrete. There we go. And then around this, these guys are also loaded. I think we're good. I think that's correct. Rose in 67th grade. Oh my gosh. Class clown over here. It's funny because 6'7". Okay, so then we can skip this chunk, go to here. Oh no, we're getting into numbers that I don't know what they're multiples of. Chat, I do not know multiples of 8 past 64, or past 10. Past 10, I do not know the multiples of 8. And thus, I have to whip out the calculator now. I gotta whip it out, chat. I'm whipping it out and you can't stop me. By it, I mean the calculator, of course. 104 divided by 8, that's not... Oh, that is, okay, that's a multiple of 8. Dash 10 isn't a multiple of 8. No, I meant past. I meant 8 times 10. Past 8 times 10. Like I know 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80, 88, and then past 88, 96, 104. I have to then do math. Up to 10, I just know it. After that point, after 10, I have to start like actually I have to add 10. I have to add 8, you know? Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. $80 is a multiple of 8. Yeah, 10 is not a multiple of 8, but 80 is a multiple of 8. That's what I meant. Usually multiplication goes up to 12, by the way. Why 12? I feel like I know the times tables up to 10 usually for most numbers. Why 12? 12 seems... knowing 8 times 12, I mean, I guess it would be useful, but it seems like a arbitrary number to choose to stop at. Is uncrouching when opening inventory kind of annoying? Yeah, a little bit. I'm not like a trapper, so it doesn't really matter to me that much, but if you're wondering, like I made that video about that because I know a lot of trappers and I like a lot of trappers videos, and even if it won't personally affect me, I figured like if I can help get a stupid change that like it doesn't help me, but the change doesn't positively impact me, so it's literally just stupid for Mojang to make it. Mojang has made a few changes. I was ranting about this yesterday, but void trading is another change that is objectively a terrible change. It helps no one, it balances nothing, it accomplishes nothing except taking away a fun mechanic. Yay! Good job, Mojang. You guys did nothing. You fixed a bug that no one complained about, no one wanted it fixed. Yay! Dash, do you know that shorts creator that... Yeah, I know Wyra. I've already collabed with him. I have a video on my channel where I got him to do voice lines in it. The multiplication table goes up to 12. I don't know why. I only find it useful. Does it really? I thought the multiplication table, in my memory, went up to 10. Multiplication table. It goes up to 10 here. This one goes up to 15. This one goes up to 12. This one goes up to 10. This one goes up to 20. I just looked up multiplication tables and they all go up to different numbers. So your point is moot. Okay, so then we don't need one here or here, but we need one here. And it would go right. Is 154 a multiple? It seems like it would be, but I don't know. Nope. 152, I think. Okay, 152 is a multiple of 8. Did I actually link these portals? I don't know if I did. This is 16. What's 104 divided by 8? That's 13. Okay, so 213. 213. That's gonna be the new 6-7 chat. It's 213. 213. Honestly, might even be better than 6-7. Think about it. So this is 713. 713. This arrangement of portals on the Nether roof is so fun. I don't know why. I think it's so funny. Imagine just flying around and you just come across like 30 randomly placed Nether portals. Is it habit to make cornerless portals, or is there a purpose? It's just for cost efficiency. When I design things, I try to make things as cheap as possible. Someone pointed out to me yesterday during stream that I didn't need ice under all these blocks, so I got rid of all the ice blocks because they were unnecessary and they were right. It's just like a good thing to do. If you're gonna design something, there's no reason to make it more expensive than it needs to be. So that's precisely what I did. I made it cheaper. Doing way too much work. You know each one is 48 blocks apart, so just space it apart by 6 blocks in the Nether. But then I would have to figure, but like that's not helpful for figuring out how far away it is in the overworld. I think what realistically I should do, they're always gonna be, I think, what, 8 blocks away from the edge of the chunk? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm pretty sure it's always going to wind up being 8 blocks away from the edge of the chunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what I'm actually doing. That's kind of stupid. Whenever I make a chunk loader, I put the chunk loader always at the southeast corner, so that way it's a consistently a 48 block grid. I'm pretty sure as long as I put them always in the same, I don't know if it matters which corner I put the fire in, as long as it's always in the same corner. The southwest corner. Oh, I guess I'm putting it in the northwest. I don't know if it really matters though. I don't think it has mattered in the past. I suppose. Oh, well, this is the wrong portal. Hold on, let me check something. This is 7, 104 is 13. 7, 13. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's sending me to the wrong portal. Hold on, this is the portal. This is 48, 152, so that's 6. 152 divided by 8, 619. 619. 619. Wait, why is it not 7 still? Am I stupid? This is 56. Oh, I think I'm literally just stupid and I built the portal here. I just didn't put it as far as I have been. I'm just being silly. There we go. So 50, so 719. 719. So let's see if I go through this portal. Oh, interesting. Why would it put me at the, why would it not put me at the block that makes sense to be at? Oh, okay, maybe I actually am putting it at the wrong, in the wrong side. Maybe it does matter. Let's check the other portals. So if I go through here, interesting that it's pooping me out one block away from where I would expect it to poop me out. Can you make a short with a Rickroll for the reset? No. Why is it not putting me out at the exact coordinates? That's so odd. Is it because I'm building this in a different orientation? I might be building this in the wrong orientation. This is towards positive Z. When I come out, I'm facing west. Oh yeah, I should be building this in a different orientation. That's why. Oh shit, that's kind of annoying. Lunocracy, I'm sure that your method is faster, but I'm not going to do it. Oh wait. Boop. Now will it work correctly? There we go. Okay, and then so then we just build another portal. Build another portal here. Oh, there we go. And that should, now it should be good. Okay, now we're cooking. All right, so stop being dumb is the name of the game, and do it correctly. This is 213 is where this portal goes. Boop, boop, boop. And that portal is linked correctly. Bam. And then these ones, this next set. See, I suppose I could copy paste them here, but it would honestly probably take me almost just as long to, if not longer, to use commands to place those in, because I suck at using world edit and would probably place them in the wrong spot. Boop, 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 boop. And so this one is gonna go to right here, and then it's gonna go right back. And then this one goes to right here, and then it goes right back. And then this one as well. Can you tell me what you're doing? We're building an auto brewer, and the auto brewer uses chunk loaders. So we are working on, I'm just setting up all these chunk loaders. Boop, boop. Is this correct? It's 2, 1. And this is 2, 1, correct. Okay, so that's good. Let's check. Does this one work? 8, 1. This is 8, 1. Yeah, okay, perfect. Oh, wait. Let's just go back through. All right. Looks to be working correctly now. Beautiful. Why does the orientation matter? Because when an item gets thrown through the Nether portal, it tries to go out facing the same direction. So if you switch the orientation, it gets confused and goes through the opposite side of the portal or something like that. I don't know exactly, but that seems to be roughly what was happening. So you just want to keep your chunk loaders facing the same orientation as you're facing, especially if you're doing a bunch of them. Like, it doesn't matter if you're doing just one, I don't think, but I'm doing a bunch of them, so the actual chunk loader position has to be pretty precise. Have you heard of Blockbound? I have not. Do you think my idea is good? Put stream chat into Minecraft chat. That already exists, but it is a good idea. That's already a Minecraft mod though. Or it might be a plugin. I think it might be a plugin, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure if you could mod something like that into the game. I think you might need to use plugins for that. I'm not sure though. Okay, so this chunk is loaded. This chunk, 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 and this chunk are loaded. Beautiful. It's a Dead by Daylight-like game, but it's Minecraft. It's not come out yet. It's coming to Roblox. Wait, so how Dead by Daylight, but it's Minecraft? How does that make any sense? How come no one uses it? No need for the extra screen? Because I don't know. I just kind of like to look over at chat. I don't really have that much desire to. I don't have that much desire to have your chat messages on my screen all the time. Oh, and the main thing is because then it blocks the screen. If you guys are just chatting, right? It's going to show up on my screen all the time. Right now, my screen is fully it's fully like clear, which is really nice. I like my screen to not have clutter on it. So then, okay, so not this chunk and not this chunk, but then this chunk. We're gonna move this to here. What is a multiple of 8 here? Would it be 198? Well, it's 8 blocks away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is 200 a multiple of 8? It is. Oh, yeah, because 25. Okay. Never mind. I don't know math. So not this chunk, but then this chunk, and this will be the final one that I need to do. Well, actually, I need to do that one too. Did you see someone gave a whole IP address? It was definitely fake, but that was funny. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like so this is the case with, I would say, probably Alterock more than any of my other mods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Love Alterock, but I think Alterock takes the rules more seriously than some of the other mods, sometimes to a fault, where Alterock is like unnecessarily strict about some of the rules. Like somebody saying, I don't know, I mean, saying your grade gives away your age, but like, I wouldn't make that big of a deal of it. I might just, like, if I was there, I would probably just delete the message and move on with my day. I don't know. The main reason, I also don't know if Alterock explained this well. The main reason that this is a thing more so, or this is a thing that I've heard on Twitch, and the rules, we've just kind of carried the rules over to YouTube as well. Not sure if they actually matter on YouTube, right? But one of the things that people say on Twitch is do not say your age on Twitch. And the reason is because if you say your age on Twitch, the thinking is that as a streamer, you're obligated to ban someone if they say their age on Twitch, if they are below the age of people that are supposed to be on Twitch. Twitch and YouTube both have a 13+ rule, right? And so I don't know. I don't really know where this came from, but people have been banned on Twitch for not banning people who are too young to be on the platform. I don't know if that's actually true, but I've just heard that. You can turn down the opacity. Oh, on the in-game chat. I just don't want that. No offense to you guys. I don't want your chat messages in Minecraft. I want them on the screen, and then I can look at them. Which college you at? I want to go to Ohio State College after I graduate. I'm not going to tell you what college I go to. Apologies. Just for probably primarily like completely paranoid reasons. Like, I'm pretty sure no one's going to like come and kill me, but who knows? There are crazy people. Someone's going to be like, I don't like that you said that Carve's design was bad, and then shoot me in the face. 219. Reasonable. Carves is our Lord and Savior. So I deserved it. All right, perfect. That one is working. And it's loading this, and this. Beautiful. Love the vids. Thank you, Happy Thoughts. They have Grox voice acting the game too. The game that you said was coming to Roblox? That's pretty cool, I suppose. This is 1625. And then that is linking correctly. And then this one is also linking correctly. Perfect. And then this one loads these chunks. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. I think that we have all the chunk, or we just gotta load these and then connect them up, and we'll have all the chunk loaders we need. We're here for emotional support for chaotic redstone headaches. Thank you. That message kind of looks like it was generated with ChatGPT, but I'm not 100% sure, and maybe that's just a normal message that was written by a person who types like ChatGPT. 248. 248 divided by 8. 31. What are you doing? We're building an auto brewer, and we're building chunk loaders that will chunk load it. So 231. I'm just weird. Okay, fair enough. I had this one student, or well, I don't know why I'm calling them student, a classmate, and he was in a group with me for a project. He used the word promulgated. I like to think I have a decent vocabulary. I have never heard that word before, and then in the next sentence he said like their laissez-faire attitude. I think that's how that's pronounced. Is that how that's pronounced? You know, maybe it's not. I should look that up. Laissez-faire. I don't know how it's spelled. How is it pronounced? Okay. Laissez-faire. Laissez-faire. I think that's how it's pronounced. Whatever. He used that word, which is also like huge word. It's like a French word, but I've heard it before, but I would never ever expect any student to use it. And one of my classmates was like, "Hey guys, I'm just going to reword this sentence or this paragraph because it reads like it was written by ChatGPT." And then the kid was like, "Oh no, that's just how I write." And then I like read it and I was like, "Yeah, he does not write like this." And then I put it into a ChatGPT or to an AI detector and it was like 100% generated by AI. And so I don't know. I can't say for certain that he didn't actually write that, but it read so much like something that was written by AI, and you know, I was scared that we would get caught, even though I didn't do anything, but I was scared that as a result of this kid, we would get like a 0. Fortunately, we got an 100 on that, so. Bro's a robot, yeah, apparently. Oh, this is how that word is spelled, in case you don't know. I'm pretty sure it means, wait, what did it mean? It meant like lax attitude. I think it's like pretty, yeah, let's do or leave alone. It's an economic and political doctrine advocating minimal government interference in economic affairs, allowing free market and individuals to operate with little regulation, relying on self-interest and competition for prosperity, popularized by Adam Smith and physiocrats. So there you go. That's your lesson of today. Now you guys know what that means. ChatGPT in college, bro. We're cooked with our safety. With your safety? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that, but yeah, people 100% use ChatGPT in college. I have been pretty good about only using ChatGPT to help like do research. Like sometimes I'll have ChatGPT like find me sources, but like I'm actually the primary reason that I don't cheat more is because I am way too scared to cheat, but I don't cheat as a result. So I mean, the school that I go to does a good job of making me scared, I suppose. Yeah. Cheating in college, you know, they tell you like in high school, they're like, we will give you a 0, but like in college, they're like, we will kick you out of the school and kill your mom in front of you. And so it's like, okay, well, I don't want to get kicked out of school, and I don't want my mom to get killed in front of me. So I guess I won't cheat. They're very strict in college, or at least that's what they say. I don't know how strict they would actually be if you got caught, because I haven't been caught, but, or well, because I haven't cheated, but they say that they're very, very strict about cheating in college. Your professors aren't watching? Never mind, they are. Nah, bro. You can't say things on the internet, because then if the professor does, if they ever do suspect you're cheating, then they go and they search your internet and they're like, oh my gosh, look at this. What's your top 3 games of all time? All right, number 1, Minecraft. Number 2, Minecraft. Number 3, let me think about it. Minecraft. I've played almost exclusively Minecraft. I don't play that many other games, chat. All right, so this is going to be a bit of a weird thing. I'm going to make a schematic of this. Peak list. Thank you. I agree. It's pretty good. I do love Minecraft, but in actual seriousness, Minecraft is obviously number one. Like, that's without a doubt. Then number two, see, my list is actually gonna suck after Minecraft, full disclosure, because I don't play many games. So, like, after Minecraft, you might be like, wow, this list is atrocious. Minecraft, one of the Pokemon games, probably. Maybe Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know. I play Marvel Rivals sometimes. I watch a lot more games than I play. I play Minecraft. I watch other people play other games. I don't really play that many games myself. I feel like Minecraft is like the only game I play that I genuinely would argue is like the greatest game of all time. If you were like, nah, Five Nights at Freddy's trash, I'd be like, okay, that's fine. Like, I don't care. And like, I also I don't know if I would, like, that's kind of just a random one that I'm throwing out there so that I have an answer. I play Minecraft, but not too much. I play Minecraft definitely too much, but it's fine. Well, maybe it's not fine, but like, I think it's fine. All right, so what I need to do here is I need to bring this down. I need to bring this signal down. And then I would go this way, but let's just move. Let's put this guy to the side. How does this actually, this redstone wire just goes over to here. Okay. So and then where does the signal come out from? From right here? Okay, I see. Can you try blockbound when it's out? Maybe. When is Hightail coming out? It comes out what, like the 15th or something? I'm definitely gonna try that when it comes out. That's gonna be exciting. I'll probably play that a bunch on stream, maybe even make some shorts about it. My dog's name is Benji. He's sleeping right next to me. Can we spam the chat with W Benji? W Benji. I wish Chula would. Well, Chula would sleep next to me. Chula doesn't live in my room anymore, though. She used to sleep near my feet while I was working sometimes. I wish she still lived in my room sometimes, but she's definitely happier being downstairs. I'm trying to think if it matters at all where this redstone is. I don't think it does. I think I can just put... I think like wrong way. Or wrong Y level. I'm thinking like probably this right here is gonna be what we want it to be like. And so we need to move this like that probably. What's up, Alterrock? Welcome back. Alterrock came back to stop people from breaking the rules. Appreciate that. Do I want to rotate this? I kind of do want to rotate it. It rotated in not the direction that... Oh, actually, yeah, that's fine. Because now I can put it like this. I'll put it like this. And my top 3 games, Minecraft TF2, Die of Death. I don't know what Die of Death is, but it sounds awesome. It has such a good name. Sounds like it would be peak cinema. Dude, I'm straight up gonna die of death over here. Okay, so this is like this. And then this guy should... Okay, it auto stops. Good. Oh, none of them have... Okay, good to know. None of them currently have minecarts in them. Ooh. Dead by Daylight, but dumb, silly, and joyful. That actually sounds kind of awesome. I just saw a thumbnail earlier today. Did they add the Stranger Things characters to Dead by Daylight? Does anyone know? It seems like they did. At least based on that thumbnail. If I made music like the one playing for your streams, would you use it? Maybe. If it was good, and I don't know, I would want some sort of assurance that I'm not gonna get a copyright strike down the line. So, I don't know. I mean, like, I trust you pretty well, to be fair. But I would be a little concerned. Oh, goodness, this minecart is in a weird spot. I might have to reposition all these minecarts. I probably just touched it a little bit. Are you on Bedrock, or do you have a mod that doesn't make you slide? I have a mod that doesn't make me slide. The sliding is really... I really like how Bedrock doesn't make you slide, but occasionally, man, it does look bad, and I do like the creative mode gliding. Especially for, like, filming shots, it's, like, easier. But for in most situations, I would say I prefer to be able to slide. Or I prefer the instant stop, which is why I have a mod that stops me. What are you making? This is a giant auto brewer. This is a giant auto brewer that I designed a while ago, and I'm basically upgrading it so that it will hopefully be able to handle all of the new potions that got added to the game. Okay, that's in there. Perfect. Let the creative mode player have fun, bro. Why don't you use Axiom? For my purposes, I don't think Axiom would be all that helpful currently, but the main reason I don't use Axiom is because it is incompatible with some of my mods. I've tried it in the past and I've had issues with crashing, so I don't use Axiom because I have mods that I like to use that are causing it to crash, so. That is the main reason. Every potion is crazy. It's more than just every potion. It's every potion variant except for the useless ones. So it is like, for example, you get Swiftness 2 Splash, Swiftness 2 Lingering, Swiftness plus Splash, Swiftness plus Lingering. And that's for all of the potions in the game. And realistically, most of them I will not ever use, but in case I ever want to, that's kind of the point. It's in case I ever want to, I want to have it. So when are you making this in survival? Will you have to farm a dragon? Yeah, I might have to get a bunch of dragon's breath. I don't think I almost ever get actually use lingering potions though, so I won't have to make a whole lot of I won't have to get that much dragon's breath if I only want like one shulker box of each type of potion with of each type of lingering potion. Dragon's breath isn't that hard to farm though, I don't think. How will you do jump boost potions? I probably just won't, or I will use a cat farm. I've had this idea for a while of making, and this could maybe be a long form video, but I already have so many in the pipeline that I'm kind of not that interested in making long form videos at this point, or like recording more footage for long form videos. But the idea that I have is making a cat farm where I breed a bunch of cats, right? And I build a cat farm, but I am very careful to never let the cats outside. So that there's no chance that the cats could ever kill a rabbit. Like I breed all the cats in the end or something, right? Like I breed the cats in the end and I build like a crazy prison to keep them in, so that they can never escape and go kill rabbits to get me rabbit's feet. Oh, sorry, I didn't really explain very well. Cats drop players gifts when the player sleeps, and so one of those gifts is rabbit feet. And if a cat is never let out of it, if a cat is forever captive, then it's literally just pulling the rabbit's feet out of thin air, and so that's the only way to humanely get rabbit's feet. If you ask me, at least. You can humanely get rabbit's feet by doing that. You know the WWF exists now? I don't know what that is. Also, you can make once the camel husk. Wait, are camel husks in the game now? Yeah, they are. Once I update the game, camel husks drop rabbit's feet, I think, or it might be strays. I think one of them drops rabbit's feet, don't they? I'm pretty sure there are 2 ways to get rabbit's feet now, unless I just hallucinated that and that doesn't exist. For the jump rope game, are you planning on doing a top-down view or from the side? That's a good question. Probably from the side, because from the top, I don't think you can see very much. I don't think it would look all that good from the top. Camel husks eat rabbit's feet? I think that they drop it though from the bottom. Let me check, but camel husk Minecraft. I think camel husks drop them. No, they don't. Is it strays? I could have sworn, no, not strays. Husk. Is it husks drop them? Husks that are riding on a camel husk drop rabbit's feet. So you can get them. There are two ways to get rabbit's feet without killing rabbits. Is it pronounced data or data? I pronounce it data, I think. Yeah, I definitely pronounce it data. I'm so excited. Once I finish this thing, or once I finish, I think, these chunk loaders, I should be able to turn the machine on and see if it works. It probably won't. Realistically, I would not get your hopes up. There's almost certainly some wire that I forgot to reconnect and something is gonna go wrong. I also have not added, I still have yet to add the new potions. I just reorganized the ingredients so that now I can add the new potions, but I haven't added them yet. What's up, Ezra? How's Chula doing? Chula's doing well. She's pretty old now. She's like 75 in rabbit years, but she's doing well. She's still a cutie pie. She's pretty spry still, according to the vet, and she still hops around and stuff. We get her to, or yeah, my brother and I both get her to run around and stuff in exchange for treats to keep her nice and spry. Keep her in shape, you know? Dang it. One of the things that I envy most about Bedrock is the ability to hold down your mouse button and actually click fast enough to do things. I kind of despise how Java makes me spam click in order to, and makes me stop moving while flying. There's probably a mod that does that though. I should probably just get that mod so that while I'm in creative, I can just hold down my mouse. Okay, so let's check that all of these are working, but I think we're good. How's your day been? It's been pretty good. Have you considered how much faster if you used a mod that let you copy and paste like Axiom? Yes, I have, but have you considered that? Shut up. I probably could have just used World Edit and built the lines a little bit faster. I don't know, it doesn't matter that much though. It'd be like, it would save me like 5 minutes. Rude. Do you believe in the Stranger Things conformity gate theory? No, I don't. I think that there's like a 2% chance that happens. And if it does, it would be awesome. Because the ending sucked cheeks. But I don't think they're gonna do that. I think people are just coping because the ending sucked. Well, it didn't suck, but it was not great. Because the ending was very mid. Some people think the ending really sucked. I think the ending was just pretty mid. But let's see, okay. Let me just have these guys running like constantly. Okay, this is working. This one is working. This one's working. This one's working. Is there even a good difference on Bedrock Redstone? Oh yeah, there are a lot of differences. Some of them are a lot of them are only noticeable. Well, I guess a lot of them are going to be most noticeable if you are big into Redstone, but there are a lot of things that would be different and that would be, in my opinion, worse. It's kind of arguable. Like some people might say that it's not worse. I would probably say that they're worse. Yeah, these are chunk loaders. All right, they're all working. Beautiful. All right, now is the time where we test the whole farm and we see if it breaks. There's a pretty high chance it breaks. These chunk loaders are going off every like 10 seconds or so. Redstone and Bedrock is literally half as fast as on Java. Yes, true. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty silly. Oh, Bedrock and its need to make the game optimized. Kind of bad for some people. Wait, are you able to write on both sides of a sign now? Oh my gosh, when did that become a thing? I guess they made that a thing when signs, I guess they made that a thing when you became able to edit signs, didn't they? Okay, so the Grand Voyage. Turn this bad boy on. Let's see if oh God, oh, this is not wired up. Skibbity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So right there. All right, that should be good now. There's probably something else that's not wired up as well, but I don't know. I don't know what it would be. Okay, it appears that it just didn't start, which is a problem. Not entirely sure why it didn't start, but it didn't. Just put a signal through the line. Now you don't have to count. What do you mean? Oh, well, I didn't want to... Oh, well, I obviously know that. I just didn't want to... Since the machine was running, this line shuts off the machine, and I didn't want to run, so I didn't want to power the line, because then it would shut off the machine. It isn't working anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered, but I thought it would have. Something appears to be brocked. What that is exactly is up for questioning. Oh, let's see. What item is actually selected right now? It might be a slice that has no programming. I think that's probably the problem. Yeah, this slice has no programming, so it is so it's not actually doing anything. So it just didn't brew anything. Okay. I see the problem. All right. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Are you doing daily streams now? I usually do daily streams. I just had a lot of missed streams during finals week and then leading into, and then when I was making my long form video. So I am trying to do streams as often as I can. Bam, 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 bam. These are all empty slices for future potions, and I also have to still add 12 more potions. 12 of these. I believe I added 50 extra ones on each side. So the basic reason for that is it's extra large. It's very large now, but it's also future proofed. So you could build this, and you would probably have. You'd probably have like another 10 years before you'd need to build another auto brewer, because Mojang doesn't add potions very often. I should be pretty close to getting to the regular potions. Oh, I am not. I'm pretty far away. If you get this working, will you do some village game before ending stream? I would be really, really surprised if I get this working by the end of stream, Popsnop. I'm sorry, but I have like 30 minutes left of stream, and like I don't think this is gonna be working by the end of stream. And if it is, I'm just gonna be running tests to make sure that it does work. Village game is not like my top priority. I mean, my top priority is just like is shorts, and then I don't know. Village game is I get burnt out of village game, so I'm trying to only spend some amount of time on village game just so that I don't get really burnt out again. I don't want to spend like I don't want to spend like 5 million hours on village game. But Fopsnop, feel free to design fully fledged and working games and then send them to me, and then if they're good, maybe I'll use them, and then boom. You can help speed up the process of village game. Send me some schematics. I hope I still have some of the schematics for some of the scrapped games. Like I designed, or actually I don't know if I actually fully designed it, but no, you know what? I think one of my viewers designed Hot Potato a while ago. I don't think I even designed it. One of my viewers designed Hot Potato. It just wasn't that fun to look at, so I scrapped it. It doesn't actually matter where the items are, it's just like OCD. My idea is a simple boat race with illagers and fall traps. I'm considering doing the pentathlon because that would be kind of easy, and it's from the show, you know. Okay, let's tick rate 20. Let's log TPS as well. Okay, I'm gonna cancel the recording and then I'm gonna start this. All right, we started the machine. Let's see if we get anything. Why is it not starting? Oh, well, I figured one thing out. Just fix that before anything else. Okay, why are items not getting dispensed this time? Did I not? This one is wired here, and this one is encoded to have fermented spider eye. And do weakness potions not require nether warts? Or did I encode it wrong? And then it's encoded to have, okay, so this is those 4 ingredients, and those 4 ingredients are unlocked. And so then let's turn this machine off. I thought this guy would be in the up position when this is off. Am I crazy? I thought this was in the up position. Maybe it's supposed to be that? Let's see if that fixes it. This pink line would only go off, though, when this guy gets activated by this guy. Wait, why is this guy on? Why is this guy on at all? I forget what this black line is actually representing. Oh god. The black line is coming from, I think the black line is representing that there is in fact a slice selected. No. Oh, wait. So the black line, this is powered, and then And then that powers off, which powers this on. So I think the black line is representing... I think the black line is representing that there is, in fact, a slice selected, which pushes down this, which then... If I turn the machine on, I don't think it's going to do anything, but... So this guy isn't getting powered because this guy isn't going. Let me pause. Let me turn this machine off. Turning the machine off. Oh, you know what? Put that like that. That might be the problem. That's gonna power that. Okay, and that's gonna actually send items. I'm just gonna clear the items out when they get here. What's up, Mr. Beto? How's it going? And the farm is off, right? So I actually entirely forget what this brown line does. The farm has been like, it worked with the brown line, so I kind of just decided like not to question it and not to try and figure out what it did because I was like, it works, so like who am I to care, you know? But I might actually need to figure out what it does because it might cause issues. Let's see. All right, let's turn this machine on. Did we actually have this power this time? Okay, it actually powered. That's good. That means that it sent items. That means it sent items. But we only got one item. Oh, and it took the water bottles out way too early. Oh, because it only got one. Oh no. Wait, okay. Did these guys just not get powered or something? It looks, here's my guess. These should be getting powered. But I'm not quite certain why they don't appear to be. They're not getting powered for a reason that I do not understand. My assumption would be break and replace things. Break and replace some of these items. And see if that makes any difference. How come every time it powers, we're not even getting multiple fermented spider eyes? We should be getting a bunch of fermented spider eyes. I'm gonna break that. Remind me that I broke that. Don't let me forget that I broke that. Oh, it actually brewed this time? Now you're gonna do it? Well, it's supposed to have more items in it, isn't it? Okay. Listen to Senor Fishy. Dash, actually read chat. Hey Dash, I just finished the first part of the jump rope game. I'll send it to you if you want to take a break from the redstone. I'm chilling for now, but I will check it eventually. I'm excited to, or do you really want me to? If you want me to look at it on stream, I can. So evidently this is getting powered, but for a reason that I am not sure of, the observers push this out and the items do not go correctly. So here's what I'm thinking we do. Okay, so that just triggered them. And then where's the hopper that I broke? We got 2 fermented spider eyes and nothing else somehow. Oh. Chat, I've solved it. I figured out why it wasn't working. Oh, there are a bunch of oh, awesome. All right. We did it. All right, that's problem 1 solved. Now let's find out if there are other problems. That's so silly. We just had a missing hopper. Well, we have a bunch of missing hoppers because of the schematic. That makes a lot of sense. All right, break that. Now let's try this again. You are tired of redstone. Look at the cool thing, please. All right. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Don't give me a virus, please, Senor Fishy. Senor Fishy just stole all my credit card details with this one schematic. Now that you've downloaded, I got him. All right, let's see. I haven't, not yet. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's nice of you to at least let me see the schematic before you steal all my credit card info. All right, chat, the premiere of Senor Fishy's jump rope. Let's see. Oh, God. Why is it doing this? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Let me... There we go. Thank you. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, I like the little house. Oh, yo. The little houses on both ends. Oh, dude, this looks really good. Oh, the pigs. Look at the pigs. This looks really good. I think my only like note, oh god, this part at the bottom does not need to be here at all. But my only note would be, oh wait, actually, is that how it's gonna work? Oh, they might, yeah, we might actually have them drop down, so that actually might need to be there. Dude, this looks really good. My only note would be that you probably need to extend it down a bunch so that there's like a floor for them to die on. But this looks really good, actually. This looks fire, dude. Dude, the colors are really good, and like it looks very similar to how the actual jump rope looks. Jump rope Squid Game. The room is very pretty. Oh yeah, here we go. Look, this is a picture of jump rope. That looks really good. Dude, you cooked, Senor Fishy. You did in fact cook. That's as much as I could say. No worries, no worries. Dude, you did this today? This looks great. You did this so fast. Jeez. Y'all go subscribe to Senor Fishy. Senor Fishy makes some pretty good building videos. Okay, let's see if this thing works now. For real. I did the sky today. Well, yeah, I know. I mean, I know. Yeah, you did the dolls in the past. The sky just, I don't know. Oh, the houses were done yesterday. Oh, okay, okay, cool. The house, yeah. I make better videos, subscribe to me instead. Do you even make videos, anime? Name one video you've made. Okay, and this is in its proper state. Let's get rid of these. These should be done for now. We should be done with them. You know what, I'll get rid of them later. All right, let's run the machine and see if it brews successfully now. I told you guys it wouldn't work immediately though. I'm pretty sure. Come on. Okay, one item. Another item, yay. Aw, damn it. I was exactly what, oh shit. Exactly what I was worried about happened. There's a timer. There's a timer that is set, yeah, oh, nuts. Nuts and balls, dude. There, basically, this is a timer system that's set up so that if the next item doesn't enter the system fast enough, that's how it knows to dispense more items, and it's, oh, that's gonna be a hard problem to fix, I fear. Chat, that's actually gonna be such a booty cheeks problem to solve. Oh boy. Okay, what are the odds? Genuinely, here's my best solution. Or here's the easiest solution that I have. What are the odds that I can build a water tunnel and just have water flow them instead of this, because it'll be a lot faster than moving through a million hoppers. It's worth a try. It's worth a try. It's not very hard to test it that way as well. So I think here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make another copy of the world so that I can modify this without having to worry about it. I forget what, I really need to figure out what that does. What you building? This is a humongous auto brewer that brews every potion in the game, and also it's a very smart auto brewer that, while humongous, it also has some benefits over other auto brewers, like having you tell it how many shulker boxes of an item you want it to brew, and it brews that many of them without you needing to do anything. It automatically stops if it runs out of materials and has a display for if it runs out of materials, stuff like that. And I'm working on designing it so that it doesn't break like it just did. When is stream ending? Probably like 10 minutes, but I don't know. We'll see. If the thing that I'm about to test doesn't work, then the stream will probably end like immediately, because I'll be sad and I'll give up. And I'll deal with it tomorrow or another time. Also, if you ever wonder why I wear my headphones like this, it's because these headphones are the worst headphones I've ever bought. They suck so bad, and I need to just buy new ones. And because they suck, they really hurt to have on your head for a long period of time, and they hurt my ears. So I take them off and I put them on my head, because then they don't hurt my ears anymore. Is that Minecraft Bedrock dupe video? Oh no, that got patched like months ago. What's the company? Steel Series? Steel Series is never going to sponsor me, because I have talked so much shit about this specific pair of headphones. Try in-ears. Why don't you get new headphones? Because I'm lazy. Because I spent like a month research. No, not a month. I spent like I like to research things before I buy them. Did a bunch of research, bought these, and they suck ass. And it pisses me off, and I don't know. And I can't return them either. Try in-ears. Dude, it's so unfortunate. I have a pair of headphones from like 6 years ago. So comfortable, such good audio, everything. Really, really great headphones. The batteries just started dying, right? The battery died. I replaced the battery, and then the battery started getting like really quick to die. It would only last like an hour instead of like 8 hours. So I replaced the battery, and then eventually the headphones just fully died. They don't make them anymore. Because of like, have you heard the term like the enshittification? I swear, they were like, these headphones are too good. They are lasting people. They're lasting people too long. We need headphones to be worse, so that people have to buy headphones more often. And it really sucks. It's really upsetting, because I want to just have the headphones that I had that I've used for years, but they don't sell them anymore. And the company that sells them, maybe their headphones are still good, but they're a lot uglier, and I don't like that. Oh. I just noticed they're gonna get blocked. No, you know what? Actually, I changed my mind. I think we can do this. I think it's possible. I'm just gonna add a bunch of chests here to keep them aligned somewhat. And this is in a world down, or a backup, so if it messes up the machine, it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. I wonder how reliable this is at bringing items into the system, like, on time. You got your first elytra today? Dub. Is it gonna be epic? Hopefully, man. God, I hope so. Okay, items going in correctly. Good. this how it looked? How does this... What is... Isn't there supposed to be a block here? Or like a redstone dust here? I feel like there's gotta be a redstone dust there, because otherwise what is it powering? Are ender chests even worth it for solo survival worlds? Oh, obviously. Ender chests are amazing, bro. They let you store 27 shulker boxes in your ender chest. That's what I use them for. You just have 27 shulker boxes in your ender chest all the time. And then you have a million different items. Okay. All right, chat, can we all collectively say a prayer for my sanity so that, because if this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to do a lot of work and it's gonna suck. So let's all just hope that this works, because if it doesn't, then I will have to do a lot of stuff. This is a really lazy solution to this is a lazy potential solution to a problem, and I'm really hoping it is a working solution, because otherwise I'm gonna be sad. Please work. Thank you. In case you don't know what we're doing, the hopper line, it was too slow. So instead of the hopper line, we're doing a water line, and the water will just flow, or will just very quickly make all of the items flow to the next one. Oh, I think I'm fine. I'm already figuring out a problem. If, let's say, there are going to be gaps, right? There are going to be gaps in the water, and you know what's gonna happen? The dispenser is going to rarely shoot it onto the gap, and so that's gonna be the problem. I don't know why I'm even bothering to finish this, because I'm fairly certain it's not gonna work now that I think of that problem. But whatever. Who knows? Maybe if I put, like, slabs. Maybe if I use slabs as the blocks. Because then item would just slide right under here to the next one. Oh, shnikey. Oh, thank goodness. The chest being waterlogged is surrounded on all sides, and it didn't flow and break all my redstone. Oh my gosh. I thought it was gonna break all my redstone and be really annoying. So I just need to be very careful not to break all my redstone by accident. Signs. Well, I'm using the slabs because I'm hoping that when the item gets dispensed, if there's a slab there, it won't be able to land underneath the slab. Are there any gold farms that aren't too hard to build? I would say ENXO4's gold farm is probably the best bang for your buck gold farm, where it's going to take you like not that long and probably get you enough gold for most people's use case. ENXO4 has some amazing designs of a lot of things, and gold farms are no exception. All right. Let's see if this works. Let's see. Is everything cleared out of the system? Nope. This is good though. All right, so I think the system's ready to rock and roll then. So let's flip that on. Let's tick step 20. Okay, so this is going to now power, which is going to push this guy up, and then it's going to pull it back down, which is going to power this guy, which is going to turn that off, which is going to turn this on, which is going to send a pulse here. And what ingredients do we actually have here? We have these 3. Oh, and this one. And so then this guy is gonna get sent. And then probably like 4 ticks later, these guys get sent. And, oh, good. All right, the Dragon's Breath is potentially going to win the race. Yep, Dragon's Breath is moving faster. Shit, all right, this doesn't work. The problem is you need the items to go in. You need the items to go in a certain order, and the Dragon's Breath is immediately winning the race, and so that's going to make the whole system not work. Because it went this, then third is gunpowder, so system doesn't work. It's over, chat. It's over. My dreams are dead. It's so Jover. Do certain items move faster in water comparison to others? No, it's just a matter of the taller water moves an item faster than the lower water, and so I'm pretty sure, and so the item dispensed into high water gets moving faster since they all get dispensed at the same time. The one thing that I was considering is if I added a repeater between each one of these, maybe it would be enough. Maybe it would be enough that they wouldn't catch up. That two tick delay maybe would work. I don't know though. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. You know what? Let's try that, and if that doesn't work, then I will end stream and deal with this another time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I don't know. So after this guy, so this guy is the problem. This is what's causing issues with the original design. Once this guy finishes turning off, it then takes these potions out of here and it puts them into the shulker box because it assumes it's done brewing. But the problem that we're having with the original design is that the items in the very far ones are not getting to the brewing stand in time. So the items or the system thinks that it's done brewing well before it actually is. So let's try this, but I can't imagine this is gonna work any better. Are you in creative in your hardcore? Does this look like my hardcore world? This is my auto brewer design, yeah, and we're trying to fix it currently. And who knows if it will fix, but we're trying. All right, so there's nothing in here, so this is properly reset now. so let me just... Okay, there we go. All right, so now let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, so this item gets dispensed first. Then down here. So this working, even if this one works, there's always going to be a chance that it still doesn't work. So I'm not going to get my hopes up even if this works right now, but I don't know if it even is going to. The 2 ticks of delay might not be enough. Oh yeah, look, the gunpowder is creeping up on the gunpowder is creeping up on the redstone. Who will win? Who will win? It does look like it's gonna get there in order. 1, and then 2, and then 3. All right, so that's good. Is this machine still good? And then this gets powered back on, which prevents it from taking items out. All right, so it's working currently. It's working currently. Let's just tick sprint and see if it breaks. There's a pretty good chance that it breaks, but I'm thinking that the dispenser random or the dropper randomness could make it so that this one beats this one in the event that the dropper randomly dispenses the item onto this side, and this one randomly dispenses in front, like forward, because they have randomness to them. That would be my guess as to what's probably going to happen. But if it works, it works, but I just kind of doubt it will work, and I'll probably have to figure out some method to make that hopper line a lot faster. Maybe I'll have to dispense it into like an instant dropper line or something, and that would really suck cheeks because I would have to rework a lot of stuff for that. But yep, there we go. It took one cycle, chat. Let's go. All right. Well, that's pretty much exactly what I was expecting to happen. So now we know that doesn't work, at least. I'm not disappointed about that, fortunately, because I was pretty much expecting that would happen. And with that being said, I will end the stream for tonight, and we will maybe work on this more tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I'll just work on this off stream. Who knows? Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you to our YouTube mods, Dashbot, Pesto, Anime, Senior Fishy, and Altarock. And thank you to our YouTube chatters. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow, so tune in. I'll be streaming around the same time as today, just like 2 hours, like 22 hours from now around I'll be streaming. So tune in. See you guys later. Bye, everyone.